We are now getting into Dimash. Passione. Am I pronouncing this right, guys? Passione? Passion? New Wave 2019. Let's hear it. This is the last stream of the evening. Let's go.
Attraverserai tradimenti e fedeltà, quasi negherai in un mare di bugie, poi arriverai dove il cuore ti porterà e per te sarà più bello che ci sia. Ti condanna e ti giustifica, travolgente e magnifica, grazie ed inizia fine ed inizio è la passione tua.
Wow. We've got Igor Krutoy on the piano. I'm assuming he's composed this. It sounds like an Igor composition. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very excited for the choir to join Dimash here. And I love it when Dimash employs his operatic style like this. He has such power. And you see he's got the stance as well. You know, he's got the operatic stance. And it's just projecting. And I see in the chat he's singing in Italian, isn't he? And it's so incredible it's so incredible how he's able to sing so beautifully in these different languages. But you know, this is something that choral singers and classical singers, like, it's something that is done quite often. Very often phonetically is how different languages will be learnt. I'm sure Dimash does the same thing, but he still sings from the heart, you know, and he doesn't let language get in the way of that. And I really, really love that.
La passione tua. Quanta vita c'è dentro il gesto che farai, non voltarti se la paura chiamerà. Cosa vuoi ci sia, questa storia ti darà il dolore che più dolce che ci sia, ti condanna e ti giustifica, travolgente e magnifica, grazie ed inizia fine ed inizio è la passione tua.
Croce e delizia, passione tua. Croce e delizia, passione tua. Croce e delizia, passione tua. Croce e delizia, passione tua. Passione tua.
Okay, there's now a small child walking out. This is very interesting, and I can see you guys talking about Dante's Inferno being an influence here in the composition, and we can see that with the artwork in the background. depictions of hell and everything. It's quite intense, isn't it? And what Igor is doing here is he's using intentional cacophony. There are different ways of kind of representing evil in music. Discordant chords is very common. He's not using that so much. There's sometimes a little bit of a bend, a shift into a slightly uneasy transition or scale, but he's mostly coming in and out of creating this cacophony of sound. So sometimes it's all very arranged and quite beautiful and flowing, and then sometimes the drums come in crashing, and then the choir's coming in. There's also guitar coming in. It's busy, it's loud, and it's unsettled. It's suddenly you're being like jostled, bumped around in a crowd, you know, you feel overwhelmed and uncomfortable, and that's exactly what the music is trying to achieve. And I think a lot of people, they think that music has to sound nice. A lot of people have that belief. I come across it all the time. I think that is the general population think that music should sound nice. It does not need to sound nice. Music can sound horrible. Music is meant to elicit an emotion. And what Igor has done here is he's doing it in such a way that no part of this sounds horrible. It doesn't sound offensive. As I say, he's not using much discord where you do a chord that's wrong, essentially, you know, clashing notes that make you go, oh, he's not doing any of that. He's creating busyness, but never for too long. It's just little sections of it and then releasing again musically, giving us time to breathe and enjoy the sound of the music as well. It's still very enjoyable, but there's darkness here, you know, and there's a sinister element. So let's see what's going on next. I'm very, very intrigued here. Oh, play that piano, Igor. Oh my word. Now Dimash here is going into like female old school operatic techniques here. That little run there, very, very, I've never heard a man sing like that in that style before. Just incredible. And as Ellen says, have you seen the background has changed? We've become angelic, and that's what the falsetto represents, is that angelic sound, isn't it? It's the choir of angels that Dimash is channeling here through his higher register sound. Absolutely beautiful, and I love the transition of evil to good, from dark to light here. Really, really beautiful done, but done with power as well. It hasn't gone all soft. It's gone just as hard with the good as it was with the evil. You know, it's still coming full force, powerfully. And the choir is generating a lot of power, but Dimash is doing a whole lot on his lonesome, on his own. His voice is just a force of nature to be reckoned with. Now, that little girl was very, very creepy. I must say, she did a fantastic job. Dimash looking like Elvis Presley here. I chose a really good time to pause. All right, let's get back into it.
forcerai tradimenti fedeltà, quasi negherai in un mare di bugie, poi arriverai dove il cuore ti porterà e per te sarà più bello che ci sia.
Игорь Крутой, друзья! Димаш! Молодежный хор города Сочи! Ваши аплодисменты громче!
Спасибо! Спасибо большое. Дорогие друзья, невероятное чувство испытываю, честно говоря, каждый раз, выходя перед вами и петь для таких благодарных слушателей, как вы. Спасибо большое. Приезжайте в Казахстан. Маэстро Игорь Яковлевич, огромное вам спасибо. Спасибо всем, Дирс. Люблю вас!
Димаш!
Игорь Крутой!
И хор города Сочи!
Getting buried in flowers. That was an incredible piece and an incredible performance. From top to bottom, it was a whole journey, you know. It was more what you would consider a piece of music than a song. You know, this wasn't a song. This was a concept piece about heaven and hell, the journey of Dante's Inferno. And it was done with real delicacy and precision. It was, as I say, musically, it was very interesting throughout and very carefully composed and very carefully performed. And Dimash shone throughout that song, utilizing so many different styles. And he really holds his own in the forum of opera. You know, he's got amazing technique, amazing delivery, amazing voice control, and yeah, that was really, really special. That was Dimash. I'm just gonna say Passion, New Wave 2019. Love it.